Yeah, hi, we are at spaceweather.com. Uh, Return of the red auroras. A year ago, aurora chasers in Scandinavia noticed something unusual. Rare red auroras started appearing at times when solar wind conditions favored no auroras at all. They're back, reports Ryan Eltsheim, who took this photo last night in Utsjoki, Finland. Last year, around the same time, October, November, we had a profusion of red auroras up here in the Finnish Lapland, says Eltsheim. Tonight, they made another appearance in quite the same conditions. Slow solar wind speed, positive BC, and low density. This was a night when we would normally expect nothing to happen, and yet, for most of the night, we had a green band in the sky with red on top. It is not easy for Earth's atmosphere to make red auroras. Hmm. Yeah, it's not so much making them. The action takes place more than 150 kilometers above Earth's surface. At a high altitude, oxygen atoms excited by solar wind slowly spit out red photons, emphasis on slowly. The radiative lifetime of the transition is 111 seconds, an eternity at the quantum scale. The atoms must remain undisturbed that long to produce their red light. Perhaps that's why slow, low density solar wind can prompt their appearance. Perhaps. Uh, I have to show you this picture. Actually, I first want to show you where those pictures were taken. Utsjoki, Finland. Let's zoom out a bit so you can see we are really on the top of the whole thing. Now let's put it straight. And now we go back to this one. So Utsjoki is here. And that's a surface conductivity map. The thing I would draw every now and then somewhere. So we had auroras around this area, obviously. There's a mountain in the picture. Actually, we could check it out if we could figure out what mountain there is. But I think they won't tell us. Or should we just try something? Yeah. So I guess they were hanging around here somewhere. Okay, let's go to Street View. Yeah, there's a mountain in the background. Maybe it helps if we put this layer on. Yeah, it's hard to say into which direction they took pictures. you are looking at really old rocks. Which are so rare that they can be found almost everywhere. Yeah, somewhere here the pictures were taken, I guess. Which is... let's put those street view away. Obviously these mountains are still, or are, electrically charged in a way, or they contain so much metal that they might trigger, or how to put it, have some influence in creating those red auroras. And like I tried to draw, this is Earth, and this is our atmosphere, and how to explain that, it has this certain thickness which is varying. It gets a little bit smaller from like towards the sun and a little bit bigger on the other side. But anyway, like if the electromagnetic force is weakening, which is keeping this sphere away from the surface, if it's weakening, I somehow think it will come closer to the surface of Earth, which also means the layers get thinner, and probably there could be also no space anymore for some layers. They just don't fit anymore, so there's one less, or how, I don't know. And if you watch at this Kursk magnetic anomaly Wikipedia picture, where you can see how strong it is, so I guess this region here is also quite strong, which means it will affect the weather quite high up in the atmosphere through electromagnetic currents. And I could actually show you another picture. Yeah, let's go to the website. I will put a link below. Page not found still. Anyway. Wait a second. So this is the northern side of Earth, where we have the inflow and outflow of energy. And Utsjoki is somewhere here, really in the north. $80, 70 degrees. Actually, we could take a look how much north it is. Where is it? Yeah, let's take that one. They don't tell anything. Do we have a grid here? No. $69. Almost 70 degrees north. Which means it's basically in the middle. In the middle of the hall. That's in the middle of the Peterson currents. And there is this kind of conductivity anomaly and Kursk magnetic anomaly and stuff, so they are iron. I think there is much metal in those. And we have red auroras. Maybe it's just a coincidence, but I just shared my observations. I'll leave it here. Thanks. Bye.